They are the most frequent targets of schemes. Senior citizens. Exploitation of older adults can be especially devastating because they often can't earn back the money they lose. Eyewitness wants to know, what schemes do seniors most often fall victim to, and what signs should they look for to protect themselves?
It often starts with a call.
Our poor elderly population are just really being bombarded.
Michael Skiba, known as Dr. Fraud, says almost 2,000 robocalls go out every minute. Many times, senior citizens find themselves on the other end of the phone.
The studies show that they have a tendency to remain on the phone longer.
One of the most popular calls seniors get is from fraudsters, disguised as a family member, calling because of an emergency needing money.
They'll call posing as a grandchild who's in jail or who's been in a terrible car accident. There'll be cases where they'll call posing as the lawyer or a paramedic of the child who's been in the accident.
Stacey Nash is the head of fraud prevention at USAA. She says even her job title didn't protect her parents.
They got a call a couple years ago, and it was somebody who was calling to say that I was in trouble and they needed to go to a Western Union and send money, and they did.
Urgency and secrecy are two important parts of this scheme. Crooks posing as loved ones will say not to tell anyone they are in trouble, then to send money immediately.
Hang up the phone and call the person that you know that's going to be able to actually validate if this is really a true situation.
Next, never pay anyone by wire transfer, cash sharing apps, or gift cards.
That's very common. That's a big flag.
Also, consider a social media makeover. That's often where crooks find information that lends legitimacy to their schemes.
They can figure out what high school you went to, where you grew up, how old you are. All of this information is available to them depending on how restrictive or not restrictive your privacy settings are.
Schemers will use your loved ones against you to get money. Make it harder for them by limiting information they can find out about you online. Nicole Kahn, KENS5, Eyewitness News.
If you have questions for Eyewitness Wants to Know, email us at ewtk@kens5.com or give us a call at 210-377-8647.